Hi, my name is Nikita. I'm making rugs and hosting tufting workshops. And today I'm going to show you how to build the simplest tufting frame, just like this one. This frame is 65 centimeters wide and 65 centimeters tall, which, if you're from States, is this number. And I can make the rug, which is 55 centimeters and 55 centimeters. And let's see what it consists of and what you need to build it. But first I'll probably take off this hat, it's so hot. So what you need for it is 5 planks. 2 of them are of the same size, which is 65 centimeters, they're side pieces. One of them is 80, another one is 82 centimeters, and a smaller one. Mine is like 30 centimeters, but you will see that might vary for you. Next is grippers. These are the things that hold the cloth when it's on the frame, when you're tufting. They come pre-nailed or not pre-nailed like mine, so I will have to use some additional screws. Exactly 10 screws. They need to be quite long, mine are 8 and 9 centimeters long. 2 hooks, but you may need only 1. Additional screws to attach the grippers. To make it all work, you'll need a pencil, ruler, drill bit, and a screwdriver basically. If you want to reinforce the frame, you might also use these metal corners or whatever they're called. I don't use them because I think that such a small frame works well without them, but it's up to you.
I also forgot to mention a container and a saw.
First you will need the side planks and the bottom one, which are 65 centimeters and the bottom one is 80 centimeters. I prefer my wooden planks to be as thick as the grippers. I just like how it looks. But I prefer them to be really wide because that makes the frame more stable. You see, like this. What we're going to do is make it look like this. We need this distance to be 65 centimeters. It doesn't really matter, just leave some on the sides because that's where the clamps will go.
So let's assume that the right plank will go here and we'll have to measure where to place the left one right now.
I probably should have prepared a better tool, but I don't have one, so let's see. It will be like this, and this will be like... Perfect! So now what we need to do is basically to fixate the sides, like this. So the simplest way is just to do this. It has to be perpendicular, remember that. And just drill the hole. And now let's do the same for the other side. Now let's screw everything together. In the end of this step, we'll have to get something like this. So you see there is enough space for the clamps. And basically you can already see the shape. So with the top piece it's pretty much the same, but you screw it like this. So here there is no additional length, and here it is.
I will start with the side that has no additional length.
After you have screwed this side, you have to be sure that here it's also 65 centimeters, as it's here, here, and here. So it would be like an equal square. After we have measured 65 centimeters here, we just screw everything together. Done! So you should be having something like this. You can already see the frame here. And we are moving to the grippers. So this step, you have to choose which side will be the face side, if you want your yarn on the left hand or on the right hand. I want it to be on the left, so this is the way for it to go. So there's a trick to placing the grippers. First of all, the nails, they look to the outside, like this. That if you're putting the grippers on the sides or tops, they always stay on that plank. They do not cross, so like don't do it like this. That's bad. Like this. This will help you in the future if you, for example, want to make the frame narrower. You can just move this side here.
Let's finish placing them now.
So after placing the grippers, you may see that there are some holes left. Here, 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 there. What we do here is we just cut the full ones to fit the holes. So here, for example, and then just measure like this. So I will have to cut it on this line for it to fit. Great, let's do it. Now, as you can see, they're all without gaps and stuff. So let's screw them together. Whoops. I tried to put at least 2 screws in each gripper, by the way. I think it makes them more stable. So in the end, it should be something like this. See? So the last plank, as I said before, will go here. Just leave some space above here so that the clamp would not have any issues. I would say it's what, like 10 centimeters. Now I'm attaching the hoop. You're attaching the hoop here. It's a bit angled to the front so that there would be no issues of the yarn touching the cloth. Now the last step, the container.
I forgot to mention that the container has to not stick out, so it would not get in the way of the cloth, and it's attached by 2 screws.
And that is it. So here's the frame, and here's how you put the yarn in, then you put it through this hoop and into your tufting gun, and as you can see, it works perfectly. What if you're not using 1 ball of yarn, but maybe 2? So what you can do with 2 is either not attach this and just put them on the table, but then you will need 2 hoops, by the way. So the second one goes either here, or you can extend this whole thing with another wooden plank, like maybe this, and put it here and here, or initially you can make the top one longer. If you're using cones of yarn, like I've seen people do, you get these sticks, like bars, and you put them instead of the container, like this, 2 of them. You might need a longer plank here, and on top 2 hoops. So that's also an option. So it is built. Let me show how to use it. You turn it to you, then you take 2 of these and just put them here and here. Then you stretch your cloth, you put your yarn here, through here into the gun, and you work. That's it. Tips and tricks. Tip number 1, you can reinforce the frame with the corners here, but it doesn't actually, remember, it is quite stable sideways, as you can see it. Tip number 2 is you can move this thing closer here, making the whole frame narrower if you want to do something that is narrow and long, like sword or caterpillar. Tip number 3, you can actually make this frame in bigger size, like 80 centimeters, but I wouldn't go too big because it becomes less stable, and just tall. It's really hard to tuft when it's way too tall. So if you want, I can make a video on how to make a standing frame, pretty much as the one that I have here. Well, I hope you can see it. I use it for my bigger project. Tip number 4, if you are just starting, or you don't want to get cut on this, or don't want to tear your clothing, as I usually do, you can also build yourself one of those protecting screens that is placed over here, and it covers the nails when you're tufting. I will film a video on how to make it, but probably a bit later. Otherwise, we are done. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, leave them down below.